Hey guys, Caleb Giddings here for GAT Daily, and this is part 2 of the Heritage Manufacturing Barkeep range session. So in this video, what I want to show you guys is a couple of things: the loading process, the unloading process, how easy the safety is to manipulate, especially when you're firing one-handed, and last but not least, is this thing fun to shoot? Now, to recap from our previous video, we went over the features, kind of the history of single actions like this, talked a little bit about the safety on the Barkeep, but we didn't actually shoot it. We're about to fix that and go to the range. All right, what I want to show you guys here is the loading process. Loading gate's open, hammer comes back to half cock, and this is how you do the 5 in. So you load 1, then you're going to rotate the cylinder twice, and then you're going to insert 4 more rounds. That's 3 total. 4, and here's the 5th round. So now you close the loading gate and you pull the gun all the way back to full cock, and then you pull it forward, and now it's resting on an empty chamber. So now let's shoot it. Here is how you unload the gun. You're going to, again, open up the loading gate, pull the hammer back to half cock. You're going to take your little plunger rod and you're just going to push it through, rotate the cylinder, and keep going until you've knocked out the 5 or 6 cartridges. Like I said, it's a little fiddly, but it works. As you can see, the loading and unloading process is a little fiddly, but it's not bad. And again, it's kind of what you would expect from a gun that doesn't have an ejector rod on it. And in some ways, it's actually better than guns that I've had with ejector rods on it, because an ejector rod has only so much throw, right? It can only push as far as the springs in the barrel and everything will allow it. With the little pokey stick that you get with the Heritage, I could hold the gun up and every case would just come right out. In fact, a lot of the times, if I just held the gun vertically and turned the cylinder and maybe shook it a little bit, empty cases would drop right out. Now, the next thing we want to show you is the safety operation. Safety on. So you can see the safety is actually very easy to operate. And to give you an example of what that kind of looks like here in the studio, so you have the safety lever right here on this side of the gun. Right now it's in the off position. We'll quick clear this gun out for you guys. Gun's clear. So with the safety in the up position like this, it rides kind of right next to your thumb. So if I wanted to shoot this gun traditionally one-handed, since it was a handgun and not a hands gun, the easiest way to do it would be just like you saw in the video. As the gun's moving towards the target, the safety comes off and then my thumb comes to the hammer. It's one of those things where I haven't practiced doing this and I can still figure it out pretty quick. I imagine with practice that would be even easier. But now let's answer the most important question about the Heritage Barkeep. Is it fun? Yeah, it is. Bill drills are fun to shoot with any gun, but with a single action gun that has almost no recoil, it's an absolute hoot to shoot. Even with .22 Magnum, which is all I shot through this gun, I had a great time doing it. There was no point during the shooting where I was like, oh, this is so boring. And that's something that does happen when I review guns, is sometimes I just get bored reviewing the gun. With the Barkeep, I never got bored. I think this would be a great fun gun, a great gun to buy just to go to the range and shoot 22, shoot 22 Magnums with. To give it a bit of a substantive review, I did fire 100 rounds through it. I fired Hornady Critical Defense, I fired CCI Maxi Mags, and I fired Federal 40 grain FMJ, and I fired some jacketed soft points I had lying around. And the most important thing is that it fired all of them. Some of them hit closer to the sights than others, but again, this isn't like a target shooting gun or a serious defensive gun or anything like that. It's just fun. And for that, it is absolutely perfect. I'm Caleb Giddings. Thanks for watching.